Gabrielle has dedicated over 30 years of her life to this field. And I think she has generated a love affair with the law, but in the process, also with you. And I think if I speak out of turn, Gabrielle, forgive me, but I do know through the process of ideation, conceptualization, and implementation of the plan for this conference, she's really done it with love, selflessness, and as a reflection of the relationship she's built with each of you and with WTO law.
And as anyone who has ever worked with or for Gabrielle knows, that when Gabrielle says something should happen, then pretty soon it just happens. So that's the immediate reason, but there's of course a much more serious reason. It's a great idea to have a conference. It's in honor specifically of Gabrielle's work, her contribution to WTO law. We've chosen themes that reflect her interests, which are trade and, what did we actually call the conference in the end? And trade and do something. Anyway, it covers the other stuff, and Gabrielle's always been interested in the other stuff.
I'm really proud to be here and to be the host, or one of the hosts, and to be a professor here at the Graduate Institute. But in these 29 years, Gabrielle, you've become a dear friend, an amazing colleague. Other side of town at the University of Geneva, we've done so many things together. I do hope, I'm sure you'll stay around to continue the work, but I'm really delighted to kick this off and to see so many faces here who just came for you. It's really amazing. Talking of legacy, that's exactly what I think most academics, most people in this profession would hope for, that you can touch the lives of so many people. Thanks a lot, and let's get started.
The law is relatively clear, but the way it is applied is where the problems occur.
Is multilateralism dead? Are there new forms of multilateralism? Do we need change in the basic rules, the basic institutional setup, or do the old rules, institutions still work?
Do we want AI systems to be copyright holders? Do we want the competition with artists, with authors?
You have the high-level regulation, but then the implementation just goes nowhere.
This is deep, correct, and important.
One thing that I want to start off recalling is that the multilateral system of which the WTO eventually became a part was born in the ashes of hate. When humankind rose up, spurred by their desperation, having lived in conditions of extreme poverty and inequality, which led to extreme populism, unilateralism, and war.
And then slowly, countries are going to have FOMO, the fear of missing out. We're doing that in the US as well. We're looking at CPTPP and we're thinking, oh my gosh, what am I missing out?
It's a place where all states, all members can go and communicate.
The crisis that we face is climate change, biodiversity, security, a challenge of e-commerce, real technical change that in the 30 years since I've known Gabrielle has made the WTO rules really obsolete.
After the Seattle ministerial broke down, Jeff Short and I wrote a paper on decision-making in the WTO where we suggested that it should be weighted voting. It was thrown out, nobody even discussed it.
Maybe it's just my impression, but I feel the narrative is sometimes becoming too defeatist.
There was a very spirited discussion and a very open discussion of the kind that we don't really have in Brussels.
Before we move into this next session, allow me to invite up yet another surprise for Gabrielle. Ambassador, please, I believe you have something to say. The Ambassador of Canada.
Very much. Thank you. Mesdames et messieurs, chers collègues, chers amis, aujourd'hui, nous rendons hommage à une juriste d'exception, une Canadienne dont l'engagement envers droit international a remarqué bien au-delà de nos frontières. Although originally from Quebec and a member of the Canadian Bar, and on the international scene, notably at the GAC Secretariat and then at the WTO, Gabrielle has established herself as a key figure in international economic law. For more than 3 decades, she has represented Canadian legal excellence at the heart of the multilateral trading system with rigor and with conviction. Professor, mentor, and legal advisor at the highest level.
So we know that you did a wonderful job and you became an ambassador of bringing international trade law and economic law to the broader international law community. And it's clear from, although I didn't take any of your courses, from listening to your students today, that that same quality you brought to that first lesson was repeated over and over again.
So I'd like to thank Gabrielle for her generosity, her hospitality, the enormous energy and enthusiasm that she brings to everything that she does, including even our spa days together, and above all, her friendship.
But each of you have brought something to me that I will carry for the rest of my life on this planet. And today is sort of putting everything together as a bouquet of flowers. I wanted the people that I've worked with, the people that I love, to be here so I can tell them thank you. No, each of you, really, I don't think anybody has ever had a party like this. It's really exceptional, so thank you.